Okay, so I have a battle with Flippyhair from GameFAQs, and this is one of my better battles, and this beginning was just really crazy because I don't know what went through my head, but I was just like, let me go for a focus punch. It's 4 times like extra power, and it was just amazing that he D-danced, and usually they EQ me or Stone Edge or whatever the hell happens, but that was the biggest risk I've ever taken in my life. It was just, holy crap. I was kind of regretting it after I did it, but then, look what happened. It got down all the way to 1 HP just to see the focus sash come out. What do they do when they're about to faint? Do they like hold on to the sash while they're falling or something? I don't understand how it works. Like if it was real or something. Like, hung on to focus sash. It's like, I don't know. But, you know, I stay in just because Death Botter, or if he thought he'd be smart and say, oh, I'll D-dance while he switches out. So, I just basically left it in to die. And I send in my Scizor to take out that Tyranitar. And because he has a priority move, and Scizor's just a beast with bullet punches. And, you know, good thing he's Steel type, because Sandstorm doesn't hurt it. And then he sends in Donphan. So I go for a U-turn just to get a switch in and do some damage at the same time. And it did some decent damage. So I send in my Latios, and he raws me away, which is a bad switch for me because it goes right to my Registeel. And I know he's gonna EQ me, which would have been a really obvious guess of what he was gonna do, but I decide to set up Stealth Rocks and get the free switch because of this mistake that I just made. So yeah, that was one of my that could have ended up better, but that was one of my worst mistakes. So, you know, I had to live with it. So, I know he's going to rapid spin, so I'm just going to get this basically free switch into my Latias. And, yeah. I'm just going to surf it, because it should die, because it's ground type. And I could create a huge wave that'll take this thing out. So, yeah, this should work out pretty well. Except, you know, Ice Shard, because, you know, he could just spew out ice because he's a ground type for some reason. And I didn't expect it to do that much because I'm only 2 times weak, and it's pretty defensive Latias. So, no big deal. I go for the surf, and, you know, it survives by like 1 HP, or 2, I don't know. And that was just painful, it really was. So, I decide to wait for this leftovers to take over, and then I'm going to recover, just like trying to toy with him or something. Not toy with him, but, you know, try and maybe get off a calm mind if I was lucky. So I just recover, you know, make sure I don't lose my Latias, and yeah, basically up to full health, but this Sandstorm's hindering my leftovers. So I gotta deal with that, unfortunately, because of that stupid Tyranitar that started off. And I know this Donphan will die from anything that I will throw at it, basically. So I am going to, like, just take these Ice Shards pretty well, and I'm going to depulse it and take it out, because maybe, I was just guessing, maybe he might switch into a dragon, and like, and then Surf would do nothing, and that dragon might outspeed me, I don't know. But I just over-predicted, and it didn't matter. So, he's got an Alakazam with hidden power, I think Ice. I doubt it'd be Dragon. Or maybe Dark, I don't know. Probably Ice. But I have to try and recover, and I'm lucky enough to survive by like that much HP, like 16, and I get back up to more than half of my health. And what's it called? Sandstorm buffets me, but you know, the leftovers brings it back up. And yeah, he's just gonna keep hidden powering me, because I think it's specs, because this is pretty powerful moves. And he gets a really strong hit. I guess that was maximum damage or something. And it's life orbed. Yeah, I didn't notice that until now. It's life orbed, so maybe I thought I could stall it out with recover, but I was wrong. So I send out my Gallade, which is going to destroy this thing with close combat, regardless of its resistance, because Alakazam has pathetic defenses. At least physical defense. Special defense, it's pretty hard to kill that way. But physically, it is pathetically weak. Now, he sends out Darkrai. No, it's not a real Darkrai, it's just a Lucario. Now, when I accepted his battle offer, it didn't say standard rules, so when I saw Darkrai, I'm like, crap, I gotta deal with a noob who uses Ubers. But then I saw it was just a Lucario, so I was relatively happy. Except when I close combat this Lucario, and it has a Focus Sash too. It hung on to Focus Sash. Great. You know what? It's perfect. Because, you know what? I guess he outpredicted me here. He outpredicted me very well. And he goes for a Sword Dance. And I just wanted to save my Gallade, because it's like my last speedy attacker. And I guess he knew that or something. But I leave my Steel Mask, my Registeel, Death Fodder basically. And unfortunately, I lose my Registeel. Tough loss, really tough. That's like my third favorite Pokemon. My second is Umbreon, and my first is Latios. But he goes for his last-ditch effort just to get some damage off me, see what it'll do. And Extreme Speed does like nothing at all. So I'm going to Bullet Punch it and take it out. And that is great. Now, if I knew it was going to do such little damage, I would have Sword Danced or something. But, you know, no big deal. Then he sends out his Smeargle named Palkia. And I'm really getting frustrated with these nicknames, because I really don't know what to expect from this guy. So I go for Bullet Punches, and I'm expecting another Focus Sash, but, you know, no Focus Sash. And I'm pretty happy with that. So, this is pretty good. And he sends out his last Pokemon, Cradily, which is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if those little glowing things are its eyes, or those little squiggles on the top are its eyes. I don't know. I'm not sure. But, like, Bullet Punches does a lot more than half. It basically kills it. And he recovers, probably assuming that his damage wouldn't be that much and my Life Orb would kill me. But I was fortunate enough that this Cradily wasn't that defensive. Or I'm just that beastly powerful. And with that, I am able to take out this crazy plant thing. And yeah, Bullet Punch is just uber move. But that basically ends the match for him. And just, yeah, good game. That was a fun match. And please comment, rate, subscribe. And, you know, Midnight Moon is open for gym battles. So if you think you can beat the league, you could become a Battle Frontier person. See ya.